Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to show you people how quick and easy it is to get started cloning your favorite amps, preamps, and in this case, this beautiful Wampler triple rec distortion pedal into your Headrush unit. So I'm going to have the clone we take from today's video as a free download for the links in the description, as well as that, full disclosure people, I have an Iconic Tones pack which features clones of pedals just like this for sale in the descriptions below, which go ahead to help support me to continue to make this content. But with full disclaimer out of the way, let's jump in and check out the connections you're going to need to get started. Okay, so to get started with our connections, we're going to need two leads. You can use either regular guitar leads or patch cables. So the first one we're going to need is from the output of the Headrush core, run that to the input of the Wampler triple rec or the preamp or pedal you're looking to clone. Then after that, you're going to connect a lead from the output of the triple rec, which then goes to the microphone input on the Headrush core. Okay, so to begin our cloning process, we need to access the main menu in the top left corner, come down to the third line far left and select Amp Cloner. So this is a warning just to make sure you don't have any powered speaker outputs connected to your microphone input, which is going to effectively be a bad time for your unit if you do so. But since we've just got everything connected from either a preamp or a pedal like we'd have today, we're going to push proceed. Now on the next screen, we've got three options in front of us. The first one is amp and cab, as if you were having a traditional guitar and amplifier mic'd up at the speaker cab. The second option is amp/preamp, so if you had an amplifier or a preamp directly connected to the Headrush core to take a clone, or in our case today, the demo we're going to do is of a pedal only with this Wampler triple rec. So we've selected our correct option, then we're going to move through to the next screen. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to set our input gain levels as suggested by Headrush here, which is the sweet spot between -6 and -3. So go through there. And now I've gone ahead and just set this correctly ahead of time to save a bit of time on the video so you don't have to watch me fiddling with it. But for those of you who have to make the adjustment, there's a rotator knob just next to the microphone input there for you to make that adjustment. We're then going to come down, once we've got our gain level set correctly, to the next function. And then what we've got here is we need to match up our equalizer settings on the Headrush to the actual unit itself. So if we pop over to the pedal, we need to firstly make sure that the pedal is on. Okay, you don't want to take a clone of a pedal which isn't activated. We've gone for the brutal setting we're going to take a clone of today with the boost function of the Wampler triple rec off. And I've gone ahead and set my treble, bass, or mids and bass and gain at 50% there. So the options we've got on the Headrush core, bass, middle, treble at 50% and the presence at 50. So once we've got that all set up and matched up nicely as close as possible, we're then going to push start clone. The countdown begins and literally it takes probably 90 seconds to 2 minutes to do the clone. So we'll check back then. Okay, so we've just completed our cloning process. Now let's jump in and apply the finishing touches. So what you can do here, and what I like to do, is plug my headphones into the headphone output here on the core, and you can switch between the target amp and the actual clone taken. So if it has taken a really accurate clone, you can just hit save and get moving, saving it. But sometimes you might have to go in and adjust your EQ levels to match the clone perfectly, just to fine tune and tweak it. And the main ones I find here is it's generally looking at the master volume to match the level of the target amp or the clone, triple rec in this case, to the actual amp clone we've taken here. And occasionally you might have to do a little bit of slight mid or bass adjustment there. But just so you know that's there to make those fine tunings to the unit there. Once you've confirmed you've got the settings exactly how you like it, you then just go through, hit save, type in the name that you want of the clone, and then hit OK, and away you go. All right, so now once we've taken our clone, let's look at how we're going to put it into our signal path. So what you need to do is come down and take a spare block like that, come down and select the third option from the top, which is clone. You then want to go through and select either amp or pedal clone. So we've got pedal clone, and then we just go through to load pedal clone, which is going to take us through to another menu in which we come down and I want you to select user, which is where your clones will be saved. Scroll through to the bottom where we've got the Wampler triple rec, select it and then push load to put it in there. So once we've got the clone appearing in our signal path, what I've done to save a bit of time is I've gone in, to show you how I've got it set up. And I've just made a few little tweaks to suit my guitar pickups and the sound I wanted to get today. So I want to get a really modern high gain sound. So I've pushed the gain up to 11 dB and the master volume to 5 dB. So let's check out what it sounds like. So starting off with just a heavy rhythm sound. So cool, so very happy with how that sounds. Let's check it out with some single note playing now. So I'll go through, put a bit of delay. Cool, bit of neck pickup. So as you can see how hugely convenient it is to have the ability to clone our favorite pedals and preamps into a Headrush core, so you can just take the one unit to your rehearsal, your gig, or your recording session. Don't forget to follow the links below to access the clone we've taken from today's video. It's completely free. And if you're interested in checking out some more awesome high quality sounds for your Headrush unit, follow the links below to check out my Iconic Tones pack, which features up to 10 rigs. I think it's 7 boutique amps at this point, 5 high-end boutique pedal clones there. As well as that, if you want to support the channel further, you can follow the links to check out my online courses, everything from contemporary fundamentals, rhythm work, lead work, as well as double stop workshops. You can find that there at hpmguitar.com. My name is Ryan Wyatt. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch up with you all in the next video.